Movie thoughts. The Jungle Book, directed by Jon Favreau and starring Neil Sahithi. I'm terrible with names, god damn it. Anyway, it's an unknown child actor playing Mowgli, and also some other great voices into the mix. This is the live-action remake of Disney's Jungle Book, and actually stays true to the book quite well. So the original story goes along with Mowgli, who has to leave the wolf pack because of Shere Khan's threat. Shere Khan, who is like the biggest, baddest tiger, and they're all like, "Oh no, Shere Khan!" Then they like throw Mowgli away, but in like the actual story, it was really well put, and then in the Disney version, the animated ones of the 50s, it's like, it's Disney. So anyway, this was actually generally really good. I really enjoyed this. I actually went into this film a little bit apprehensive, in fact very apprehensive, because I was like, hey, this is a live-action remake of a Disney classic that actually isn't that good. The Jungle Book isn't that good. Like, it has good songs. Well, it has two good songs. 2.5. But anyway, yeah, I was really apprehensive about this. I'm apprehensive about green screen, and I'm very apprehensive about child actors, and I'm apprehensive of things not being shot on location. Interesting fact, this film was actually all shot pretty much on green screen and in sets and stuff like that, and I knew this before going into this, and I think that had a negative outlook of what I thought the film was going to be. Boy, was I wrong. Wow, I actually really enjoyed this, and I'm spiking my mark there. That's bad. That's bad, Womble. Bad. Anyway, it starts off with Mowgli, who is just a kid, and you actually root for Mowgli, which is weird, because I really hate children in films for some reason. You root for Mowgli. He's a little bit different, and he's constantly being told that he has to be a wolf, and he's not really a wolf, and he knows a lot of different ways of doing the jungle, little tricks that he calls it, and he gets shunned out. He gets taken out by Bagheera, played by Ben Kingsley, and at the time in the cinema, I was really trying to put the voice to a name, and I went through a few. I was like, Bill Nye? No, that's not right. It's not Bill Nye. Oh, wait, is it Michael Gambon? There was a bit where he sounded like Michael Gambon a little bit, and then it sort of rang true at the end. I was like, oh yeah, it's Ben Kingsley. I should know movies better than this. Ben Kingsley is just brilliant as the voice of Bagheera, and he has this really nice, warm feel about him, but at times he is so scary. He's a panther, man. I shouldn't be swearing. I'm gonna cut that out. So Bagheera and Shere Khan sort of face off, and then Mowgli runs away, and then they meet Baloo. Holy wow! Bill Murray. Bill Murray! I would quote Zombieland there, but, trying to censor my words a little bit for some reason. I'm not quite sure why. I think because I'm doing movie thoughts. Bill Murray fits into the character of Baloo so well. He brought, from what I thought at the time, I was getting a little bit tired of the film because there wasn't a comedic element, and I was a little bit worried that it wasn't going to hold kids' attention. Bill Murray brings that. He makes that film. It all comes together, the characters are really well done, and Jon Favreau has done a perfect shot, some perfect, beautiful scenes in that, and it's all green screen. It feels actually more like animation than live action, sometimes, with the animals and how the animals move and stuff. I think it's more animation. There's one scene with King Louie where I'm like, yeah, that's animation. That's not that wouldn't really happen. Yeah, so it might as well just be like a Roger Rabbit-esque style of live action, I guess. That's how I'm seeing it. The CGI animals are fantastic. We can do the face. That's brilliant. That's brilliant. Scarlett Johansson was so creepy. Christopher Walken as King Louie, I kind of got a little bit distracted. I was thinking, that's Christopher Walken. And then he started singing. Yeah, it was okay. It was good. So, the original Jungle Book is more of a musical and a comedy than, a serious film. And that's where I thought that this Jungle Book really took it above and beyond, because it was a serious drama, and it had 2.5 songs in it, and it just enticed you in, and it didn't distract you from that drama. That was the most important thing for me, because I knew that it had, like, 2 of the songs, and I was just like, yeah, but it's really serious, and I was getting up to the scene, and I knew it was coming, and it's like, he's gonna start singing any minute. Bill Murray's gonna start singing any minute now. He's singing, actually. This is really good. I've got so much more to say. Like, I think they underutilized Car. Like, I really would have liked to see Car more. But then I suppose if it's a movie, they're always going to want you wanting more, I guess. I think that's a good thing. Scarlett Johansson was creepy. I've said that a number of times now, I'm sure I have. The only problem I had with it was Shere Khan. I couldn't get behind Shere Khan. I didn't understand his motives. He just felt like a Disney bad guy. I don't understand why he wants to go after men. I don't... Like, yeah, it's the sport thing. I would have liked to have seen more of that sport and that hunger and that lust, and I wanted to see him hunting other animals that he shouldn't, to make him more dangerous. But really all Shere Khan did was prance around and said, I am the best, you must believe it. And then whenever people say that they're the best, I never believe it, and it always falls short for me. I don't know, that's my thoughts. I actually watched this at a showing when there was a lot of kids, and they were more scared of King Louis, I think, than they were of Shere Khan. So, yeah, I think it's Idris Elba that does the voice, and now I feel like a dick because I like Idris Elba. But yeah, it felt very wooden for me as a villain. He didn't really have any motivations. That's actually the only negative I can think of. Oh, and the final act, I'm not going to spoil it for you, but the final act for me, it wasn't as impactful as it could have been, and I'm not actually going to say anything else, but they changed something from the original film, the original film, the original animation, the Disney thing, the one with the songs and the cartoons. They changed something. I actually like that. I spoke to someone else who loves the original Disney film, and they didn't like it. They were very unsure about it. I'm glad they did that, and there is a reason, and if you want to know more about that, I guess you could always ask me at some point, but I'm not going to talk about that here. I want to keep this as spoiler-free as possible. I think I already spoiled some things because I'm bad with that sort of thing. So out of 10, I'm going to give this a 9 out of 10, and that's actually really cool, because this is like the first movie thoughts, and I've given a film 9 out of 10. Holy crap. What the f*** is happening? I swore. I've got to cut that out. God damn it. So, yeah, those are my thoughts on The Jungle Book. Like, feel free to tell me what you thought. And if you think I'm terribly and utterly wrong and that you hated the movie, then go ahead and tell me, like, in the comments. I feel like such a sellout. That was my, phone. Professionalism. If you like more of this, I might do another one. I'm actually going to go and see another film tonight. I've already got the ticket and I can't really get out of that now. I suppose I could, but that would have been a waste of a ticket, I guess. And it's a film that I really want to go and see, so, and it's Green Room, and I might do a movie thoughts on that. I'm not sure. This actually just imprompted me to do it. I might do more of these, I might not. I actually have a pass now for film and cinema, so I might be seeing a lot more cinema things because I'm a sad, lonely man that likes to go and watch things. Anyway, this has been much longer than what I actually wanted it to be, but thank you, and until next time, guys.